Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. To my returning subscribers, welcome back. I hope you had a great week and I look forward to our conversations that we have in the comments below. If you're new, I'm Ian. I'm the man behind this channel, Fit Man Style, where I talk about style for the fit man. I work out, you work out. It's kind of hard finding clothes that fit, right? Well, I'm gonna bring you along my journey and show you brands that work for us and brands that don't work for us. On occasion, I do topics like this right here, where I give a spotlight on a particular celebrity. So if that interests you, I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to reach as many fit men as possible. So once in a while, I do take the attention off of myself and put it on somebody else in this style spotlight. The last one I did was on Dwanye "The Rock" Johnson. I'm gonna link it up above and below as well. This time around, it's a former football player, a Hall of Famer, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, sports analysis, none other than Shannon Sharpe, or as I like to call him, Uncle Shannon. Now, Shannon Sharpe, man, he is just brolic. There's a couple photos of him out there with his shirt off, and he's just ripped. You know, a lot of guys, when they retire, you know, from their sports team, they just let their bodies go. Not him. He's like in his late 40s, and he looks like he can still get on that field and put in some work. But the one thing I've noticed, he is very well dressed. In my opinion, he's one of the best well-dressed men out there on TV. So in this video, I'm gonna analyze his formal wear and his casual wear. All right, y'all, so the picture that I'm gonna pull up is gonna be the one that you guys are seeing. And listen, fit men, including myself, we all can take tips from how well this guy can dress and apply it to our own style. I noticed that he wears a lot of suits and sport coats. So taking a look at this, first let's start with the shoulders. Notice how the shoulder seam ends right there at the end of his shoulders. And his shoulders, I've noticed, especially in this outfit, doesn't have any kind of padding to it. Now the padding on your shoulders, since he has large traps already, having padding in there will just make him look bigger than he actually looks. Sometimes you don't have to do that. In fact, you don't have to do that at all. Just let the clothes speak for you. You already have a great physique. You already have traps. Just let the suit just fall naturally on you, and hey, those traps will speak for themselves. So I'll give him a thumbs up on the shoulders fitting him perfectly. So next up, we have his lapels. And if you remember last week, one of my style mistakes was wearing coats with thin lapels. Well, as you can see, he has a broad chest and he's wearing wide lapels, because wide lapels, they just look proportionally right in proportion to your wide chest. So starting from now, I'm gonna try and find wide lapel coats, and he's doing it well. I can just tell from looking at this picture that those lapels are about 3.5 inches. So that's great. So as you can see, guys, if you have a broad chest, always go with a wide lapel. His jacket length is perfect. It fits him well. The rule of thumb is, if you are standing upright and you relax your hand, if you can curl up your hand into a fist and grab the bottom of your jacket, then it's at a perfect length. If you can't do that, then it's either too long or too short. And this one is perfect for him. So his jacket sleeves. Remember last week I told you guys to memorize, highlight this one word, drape. Notice how his sleeves just naturally fall on his arm. Now, he has really huge biceps, but you can't tell, right? And that's the whole point. Your suit jacket or your sport coat doesn't have to fit like a shirt, and he does it well in this photo. So for his pants, I went on Google, I went on his Instagram account, and I was looking for pictures of him standing straight, and you know, legs shoulder width apart, to see if his pants naturally drape on his legs, and I couldn't find anything. You know, the only full body shots that I saw of him had him standing straight with one leg crossed over, or him sitting down. So let's just work with what we have here. All right, so with the picture of him standing straight with one leg crossed over, at least with the leg that is straight, the pants drape. They drape naturally on his legs. I don't see anything that lets me know that the pants are tight. So listen, if he puts that much attention to having his coats, his suit jackets drape on him, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that his pants also drape on him as well. Now on the picture that he is sitting down, again, I don't see anything that indicates that the pants are too tight. And since that's his job, like most likely when you see Shannon Sharpe on TV, he's sitting down. So I'm sure him and his tailor, they took that into consideration that he wants to feel comfortable when he sits down. So for his pants, at least from what I can see, I give him a thumbs up as well. Now, when it comes to his dress shirts, he has a big chest. I don't see anything that indicates that his shirt is too tight. I don't see no pulling in the chest. But then again, he does wear a tie all the time. But even if he does wear a tie, you can kind of see if the shirt was a little too small, you will see a little bit of pulling right there despite the tie. But one thing I want to bring your attention to is the type of collar that he wears, the size of it, and how all of that works in proportion to his face. Now, he has an oval shaped face, just like me. With an oval shaped face, you can pretty much wear any type of collar. You can wear a classic spread, a wide spread, a semi-wide spread, a cutaway, a club collar. Here's where I feel Shannon is limited. And Uncle Shannon, if you're watching this, my bad, I apologize. But Shannon, even though he has an oval shaped face, he has a pretty large head. So with that, you don't want to wear a collar that would, at least perception wise, increase the dimensions of your face. So if he was to wear a spread collar or a cutaway collar, it would make his head look bigger than it actually is. If he wears a point collar, it will make his head look longer than it actually is. So what he's wearing right now, a classic spread, is what works best for him. It complements the size of his face, and that's what I like to wear as well. So shout out to Shannon Sharpe on that. And when it comes to the thickness of the collar, my favorite shirt, the point from the band to the point measures about 2¼ inches, and I prefer collars that are a little bit thick like that, because those type of collars can host the tie and the tie knot. So depending on what kind of tie you're wearing, if you're wearing a wool tie, cashmere tie, knitted tie, you want to wear a collar that can host that, not only the tie, but the tie knot, and have the collar rest perfectly on your shirt. So in every picture that I've seen him wearing a shirt and tie, the collar is thick enough to host the tie, and they also rest perfectly on his shirt. So in the shirt department, thumbs up. So his formal wear is on point. Like, I take inspiration from him, not only to see how a coat or suit should properly fit him, but he is dark skinned like me. So I like to know what colors work for guys like us. And if you go on his Instagram, I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything, just check his Instagram out and yeah, be inspired. So as you can see, his coats fit him well. You can tell he's a big guy, but you can't see his muscles, right? Because his clothes aren't like skin tight. So that's one big takeaway, is that, you know, having your clothes properly draped on you can make you look good, you know, so they don't have to be skin tight. So when it comes to his casual style, I don't see much of it online. I see a couple of shirts here. I see a sweatshirt. He's wearing jeans in one, and these aren't even like full body shots. So there's not much I can say about his casual style. Like if you Google Shannon Sharpe, most you're gonna see is suits, sport coats. But I guess his casual style, the one or two that I'm seeing, is an opportunity for him to pretty much show off his body. He does have a monster physique. So casual game wise, I can't say much of it. But the ones that I am seeing, it's all right. You know, he's more. I guess he's more of a suit and sport coat kind of guy. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned a couple things. I know I did. You know, when I do these videos, and this is starting to become a series of sort. You know, the first one I did was on The Rock, and now it's on Shannon Sharpe. I'm trying to show you guys that, you know, your style doesn't have to be compromised because of your physique. You can still go beast mode in the gym, but you can also dress well. And here are examples. Here's The Rock. Here's Shannon Sharpe. Now, I know these guys are multi-millionaires. They can afford multiple custom bespoke suits. So I understand you guys don't have that kind of money. I don't. But even in my videos, you know, I try to show you guys affordable ways and affordable brands that you can buy that can, you know, make you step your style game up. You know, brands that cater to guys that look like you and me. So thank you for watching this video. I would like to hear your comments down below. What did you think of it? What do you think of Shannon Sharpe's style? Is it your kind of style? Is it not? Who would you want me to do a style spotlight on next? And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. I would appreciate that. And I hope you guys stay safe. I will see you next week Saturday. And until then, stay fly and stay fit.